Hey, dental speaker. Are you aware that there are seasons for meeting planners, or maybe let's say peak or off-peak times when planners are seeking speakers? Have you noticed that? We're in an off-peak time right now. That doesn't mean that you won't be booked. It just means that there's a lot less activity. So right now we're in that summer lull. And as we go through summer and we head into August, probably by the 10th, we'll head back into a peak period of time where planners will be more actively searching. And that will go through about mid-November. Then we go off peak again until after the New Year holiday. So by around the 10th of January, you'll start seeing a lot more activity. And then we go from January into mid-May with peak, and then we're back to summer again. So there's those two periods of time where it's most active. August through November, and then January through May. So here we are, end of June. And I just was thinking about this today, that it's one of those things that we think later, oh man, while it was summer, I should have updated my speaker marketing packet. I should have looked at my materials. I should have looked at my website while it was quieter, because now it's August and I'm go, 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 go. And because it's just a busier time, right? So while we have this somewhat of a summer lull, which I know that that's not necessarily always the case, but while the meeting planning activity is less, it's the perfect time for you to pull out your packet and take a look at your course descriptions. If you have not reviewed your packet in the last year or two, it's time. I would say never go more than 2 years without reviewing, because as professionals, we are constantly modifying and improving our courses, right? And so our course descriptions would need to reflect that. It's likely you've made at least some small tweaks to your course description, and so you'll want to reflect that. Also, if you have not updated your photos of you as the speaker, and you probably have some great new photos of you actually speaking, in front of audiences that you could put in, you'll just want to give it that fresh look. In fact, I encourage you to redesign it, because if you have been shooting out emails or print campaigns for 2 years with that puppy, planners have been seeing it and they're not going to feel like it's anything new. So give it a polish. Help it feel new, help it feel improved, help it catch their eye again. Now is the time. Now's the right time. And that does not take that much time. To take what you have now and just add photos, give it a new design, modify a little bit of wording, you can easily push that out to 1 to 2 weeks and get that done with depending on who you have helping you as far as a graphic designer and copywriter and that sort of thing. So you can do that. Now, if you have not created a speaker packet to date, no better time than the present. If you are already speaking and you know you want to do more speaking, you have to have a speaker packet. It's just foundational materials. You won't get very far without it, typically. So examples, you might be saying, what is a speaker packet? If you go to helpmegetbooked.com, you'll see a couple dozen examples of speaker packets there, and you'll be able to see the type of materials that planners in our industry are receiving frequently from your colleagues. If you would like some help on knowing how to arrange your packet, how to create your packet, how to write your packet, how to design your packet, I'd be happy to go through step by step with you of what do you need to do so that you can do it on your own. I'm happy to give that away to you. I'm happy to. If you feel like you might want some help with it, thrilled to be able to help you as well. We have worked with nearly 600 speakers and consultants in the last 20 years to be able to help them create their materials, their websites many times, consulting flyers, postcards. We have a full marketing firm that helps all the time. I don't design practice sites. I don't design for people outside of dental speaking and consulting. We are niched with dental speakers and consultants, and we understand your world and we understand what the planner wants to see in your materials. So please, at the very least, reach out to me. Let's get on the Zoom. Let's take a look at what you have now or what you feel like you might want to create, and I'm absolutely happy to give you some guidance there. If you would like to let me say it this way. Once you create your speaker packet, then what, right? Because it just sits in your computer, or maybe you've added it to a page on your website. Let's hope you've added it to a page on your website, because that makes total sense. Then what? Those are two passive forms of marketing. So then what you want to do is, at the very baseline, establish an email campaign. Email's great because it's super low cost and it's repetitive. You can just have it so that consistently every couple months it's shooting out this email blast. And then you'll go in to take a look at your results, and you would reach out to the planners that have clicked through, because that's a warm lead. These are people who are interested in finding out more about what you offer as a speaker. There's a whole strategy around that, and again, I'd be happy to go through and step by step help you see what that proven industry standard is for this particular process. There are proven strategies that we have been using for 15 to 20 years that just work. They're just the reality. This is just how it works. So I'd be happy to highlight that and share with you what we're seeing and how you can maybe get better results if you've been trying some of these things that are not seeing results. One other thing I want to share with you, hot off the press, we're actually releasing this about a week early. We have just updated our dental meeting planner contact list for the ADA. So for the American Dental Association meeting planners, we have a freshly modified email and contact list, I should say. It's more than email. It's phones, websites, mailing addresses, job titles, names. So it's a full American Dental Association contact list, so that you can either print or email or phone call to meeting planners to help them know that you're out here and that these are your programs, and help them understand what the problem is and how you solve it for their audiences, so that you can be successful. Ultimately is why we create this, to help you be able to bridge that gap between the materials you create and those audiences and those meeting planners that need to find you. So be sure you check that out. That's at thedentalspeaker.com under the store, thedentalspeaker.com, and you'll find we have a newly released ADA list. Side note, the very best bundle for you would be, or the best deal for you would be, to take the bundle, because in the bundle you'll have both the ADA list and our study club list for meeting planners, as well as all the other lists at the same cost for just the ADA and the study club. So the bundle is pretty much what everybody buys, because it makes total sense. I'd be happy to help. Remember, we're at that right time of year where you know when August rolls around, your hair is going to be on fire. Come October, isn't October like the craziest month of the whole year? You guys are going to be on the road. You're going to be going. Now's the time to pull out your material, take just a little bit of time, do some review, tweak it, refresh the look, refresh your campaigns. Reach out if you have any questions, info@thedentalspeaker.com. Oh, by the way, I didn't introduce myself. I assume you guys know me. Vanessa at The Dental Speaker. I'm founder of Dental Speaker Institute and Dental Speakers Bureau. I'd be happy to help. Those are some of my favorite conversations to have. If you'd like to brainstorm your objectives with your business and maybe any challenges you're having, I'd be happy to schedule 30 to 60 minutes with you I'd be happy to give you my time and share with you what I've learned with 20 years of working with so many of your colleagues. Until next time, keep shining your light. Get out there, enjoy the fact that we are back, guys. I mean, you're seeing that. We have so many of our colleagues that are flying and traveling, and it feels like, whew, we're back, and you guys are out there and you are crushing it. So keep doing it, keep doing you, keep being you. Know that you are appreciated. I appreciate you being here and hanging with me. Until next time, be well, and I appreciate you guys. Take care.